fight. Trying to see where the life take me, so I roll the dice. Look up to no one else, but yeah, I was shy. I got real power, Hebrew Israelite.
Read about the judgment of these nations and what's coming to the table.
Bring it out.
What you got?
This is the book of Amos, chapter 1 and verse number 6.
Bring it out.
Thus saith the Lord.
What the Lord say?
Thus saith the Lord.
Read it again.
Thus saith the Lord. For the transgressions of Gaza, and for I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
No, the Lord's going to look the other way to the Palestinians.
I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
The Lord forgot about the sub-Saharan slave trade.
I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
The Lord forgot about Muhammad killing the Jews with the sword.
I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
The Lord's not turning away the punishment of these fake Palestinians, man. Of these Ishmaelites, man. The Mosai is coming back for them as well, man. For what they have done to the children of Israel.
Because they carried away captive the whole captivity. Because they carried away the captive the whole captivity.
They carried away captive the whole captivity. They're not innocent, man. They want you to think, oh man, they're innocent. Play for us. Right? They're killing us just like you were brothers. No, y'all wasn't brothers when y'all was oppressing our people, telling us get the hell out the gas station, man. Right? Y'all wasn't brothers then, man. Right? But guess what? Now the Lord sees what's going on. Go to Amos chapter 9 and verse 10. Read what you got.
To deliver them up to Edom, but I will send a fire on the wall of Gaza.
The Lord is sending fire on the wall of Gaza right now. Fire is coming down upon them, man. Read on.
We shall devour the palaces thereof.
We shall do what?
We shall devour the palaces thereof. And I will cut off the inhabitant from Ashdod.
The Mosai is going to cut off the Palestinians. In the Bible. The Mosai is cutting off Gaza in the Bible. But everybody wants to say, no, pray for the Palestinians, pray for the Ukrainians, pray for these Israelis. We're not praying for none of y'all, man. Pray for the black man. Pray for the Hispanic man. Hey, can one of y'all brothers, is there space? Y'all got space in the car? You gonna hop out? All right, Con, can one of y'all brothers, Aharon, can you show the brother with the park?
Preach, man.
Take a flyer. You got a flyer? Take a flyer. Hey, Elder Ray.
Go to my bag. I got one. Last time. Yeah, man. I'm about to go, man.
All right, you got you. We're going to get your flyer, King. Go to Amos 9 to 10.
Book of Amos, chapter 9 and verse 10.
Bring it out.
All the sinners of my people.
What do I say?
All the sinners of my people.
Amos 9 and 10, right? Okay. You know what?
All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say, the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. And that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof. And I will raise up his ruins.
I will do what?
And I will raise up his ruins.
What is the Lord doing?
And I will raise up his ruins.
The Lord is raising up the tabernacle of David, man. He's raising up the black, Hispanics, and Native Americans to know who they truly are, man. To know what's really going on earth. All our people know right now is NBA and NFL. They don't even know what's going on in the world. They don't even know World War III is kicking off. They too worried about if you take your woman to Waffle House, are you good or not? They just worried about all the wrong things. Blood smoke. But hold on. The Lord said he's raising up the palaces, raising up the line of David thereof, man. He's raising up our people in these last days. Read on.
It reads, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it.
And I will what?
And I will build it. As in the days of old, that they may possess the remnant of Edom.
And the Lord said we're going to possess the remnant of these other nations, man. Especially the Ishmaelites. Go to Isaiah chapter 44 and verse 8. All right, go to Isaiah chapter 44 and verse 8. Go to Psalm chapter 96 and verse 7. I mean, they're waving their flags. They're praying to a false god, man. But I pray they keep getting destroyed over there in that Middle East, man. What you got?
This book of Isaiah chapter 44, verse number 8.
Bring it out.
Fear ye not, neither be afraid. Have not I told thee from that time that I have declared it? Ye are even my witnesses. Is there a God beside me?
What the Lord say?
Is there a God beside me?
Read it again.
Is there a God beside me?
There's Allah.
Is there a God beside me?
There's Buddha.
Is there a God beside me?
Muhammad.
Is there a God beside me?
Is there a God beside Yahweh Bashim Yahushua?
Yeah, there is no God.
What the Lord say?
Yeah, there is no God.
There are multiple gods.
Yeah, there is no God.
There is no God besides Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Don't worry about them. They're not going to do anything. Allah's not protecting them. They want to fight us, but they don't want to pick up a gun. They want to fight us, but they don't want to pick up a gun. Don't fight
him on his belly like a snake. Then watch how he swirl. Put him on the floor like white t-shirts. I heat up his take your G-Paw straight up off that breather. Bake him like a needle. White man got you lost in all his theories. Big bang like Vegeta. I still drink the milk that's in his word. Boy, I'm still a teether. I go here a little, there a little. I act like a teacher. Like the days of Noah came to rain. With the truth to flood. Keep that steak up on that grill and more. Cause me no eat no blood. You so shed man's blood. By your man, your blood gon' be shed. You ain't believe the prophets when they spoke. Now that nigga dead. Recompenses on all of these nations. Prices on their head. Feeling like I'm shooting laser tag. But these infrareds. If we playing Gauntlet, I ask questions straight for what I read. If we playing Gauntlet, I ask you heard what I said. I beat that Satan left that text on red. Like a dog, my life that Esau friends is dead. Instead of being foes, my brother friends instead. Esau trying us, then we gon' lame his leg. Running me soft spot. I won't take anything but boy when it's time. Calling on the Lord, I pray the monkeys bang. Tread the wine, press he jerked the blood before he finished things. Soldier of the Lord, he say one word and we strap chains. Now they got him, then they got him. Up from any range. We got more flesh, but in the spear, we got many men. We didn't clean together like we want, so we no more twain. Ain't got time for speaking words that's idle, cause they all be vain. Angels think you want him apparition. It's on with his brain. Open up this iPad like Marusha. Half all eat his noodle. We got Esau bleeding out his white. Toast the breakfast student. Zodiac said meditate and chop.
And when they went from nation to nation, they did what? And when they went from nation to nation.
We don't need that.
We'll get on it, man.
It's a small thing for the Lord.
He suffered no man to do them wrong. What the Lord say?
He suffered no man to do them wrong.
What the Lord say?
He suffered no man to do them wrong.
Yeah, he reproved kings. He did what?
Yeah, he reproved kings.
He reproved the nations, man.
Right.
For their sake. Saying, touch not mine anointing. Say what?
Touch not mine anointing.
Say what?
Touch not mine anointing.
Say what?
Touch not mine anointing.
Hey, the Lord said don't touch his anointing, man.
Right.
All y'all Israelites got nothing but death coming to y'all, man.
That's right.
That you done to the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
That's right.
That's sweet, man.
That's
all
right.
we're doing is waiting under the decree. Give me the book of Zechariah chapter 10 and verse 5.
Bring it out.
Zechariah chapter 9 and verse 13.
Bring it out.
Ezekiel chapter 25 and verse 16.
Bring it out.
Zechariah 10 and verse 5.
Bring it out.
And they shall be as mighty men. As what?
As mighty men.
As what?
As mighty men.
As what?
As mighty men.
Read. Which tread down their enemies. Which do what?
Which tread down their enemies.
Which do what?
Which tread down their enemies.
Hey, how do 10? Put 10,000 in flame, man.
Right.
In the mire of the street. In the what?
In the mire of the street.
You don't give a damn if it's in the middle of the street, on the sidewalk, in the ocean, don't matter, man.
Right.
In the battle, and they shall fight. And they shall what?
And they shall fight.
And we shall what?
And they shall fight.
Read. Because the Lord is with you. Because what?
Because the Lord is with you.
Because what?
Because the Lord is with you.
Read. And the riders on horses shall be confounded. And I will strengthen the house of Judah. And I will what?
And I will strengthen the house of Judah.
And gonna do what?
And I will strengthen the house of Judah.
Read. And I will save the house of Joseph. Read.
And we ain't going nowhere. We right here.
We right here.
We ain't going nowhere, man.
We
ain't going nowhere.
right here. All right, bring it up, 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 bring it up.
Kings chapter 6 and verse number 16.
Bring it up. And he answered, fear not.
Do what?
Fear not.
Do what?
Fear not.
Read.
For they that be with us.
For what?
For they that be with us.
For what?
For they that be with us.
Read.
Are more than they that be with them.
Hey, it's more of us than it is of them.
That's right.
We always gonna believe in and stand on in the last days.
That's right.
We always got more angels with us.
That's right. Elisha prayed and said, Lord, I pray thee, open his eyes.
Do what?
Open his eyes. That he may see. And the Lord opened the eyes of the young man. And he saw, and behold, the mountain was full of horses.
Read the book of Isaiah chapter 63.
Book of Isaiah.
Verse 1. And everything else that I called out, bring that out too.
Isaiah 63 verse 1.
Still want Zechariah 9 and 13, Ezekiel chapter 25 verse 16.
Who is this that cometh from Edom?
Who is what?
Who is this that cometh from Edom?
Read.
With thy garments.
With what?
With thy garments.
Those garments is dyed because it's going to be the blood of the other nations all over it, man. Read.
From Basra. This that is glorious in his apparel. Traveling in the greatness of his strength.
Doing what?
Traveling in the greatness of his strength.
Doing what?
Traveling in the greatness of his strength.
No matter where we go, man, and we got great strength with us, man.
Right.
We got the angels around us, and Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah with us, man, at all times. Read.
I that speak in righteousness. It's mighty to save.
Doing what?
Mighty to save.
No matter what situation we come up against, no matter what situation we in, hey, the Lord is mighty to save. That's right.
Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the winepress. I have trodden the winepress alone.
What the Lord say?
I have trodden the winepress alone.
What the Lord say?
I have trodden the winepress alone.
Read.
And of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in mine anger.
What the Lord say he gonna do?
For I will tread them in my anger.
Hey, when the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah come back, man, all these nations getting trampled in his anger, man.
That's
Hey, you think stuff like that is gonna go unpunished, man? Stuff like that, you come in, you spitting on the prophets of the Lord, man.
Right.
Hey, the nations in the ancient world did stuff like that, and they got their ass put in the dirt.
That's right.
That's the same thing that happened. Somebody give me the book of Psalm chapter 64 and start at verse 4. Bring your precept out.
This is the book of Joshua, chapter 23, and verse 10.
Bring it out.
One man of you shall chase 1,000.
What?
One man of you shall chase 1,000.
Put it again.
One man of you shall chase 1,000.
Read it again.
One man of you shall chase 1,000.
Read it again.
One man of you shall chase 1,000.
Read it again.
One man of you shall chase 1,000.
Read it again.
One man of you shall chase 1,000.
Read.
For the Lord your God, it is that fighteth for you.
Straight like that, man. Hey, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah the one fight for us, man. You don't see the Christians out here in the face of thousands telling them that they're going to get put to death, man. You don't see the other nations and these other religions doing the things that the prophets of the Lord do always and always, man. But we going to stand bold as a lion always, man.
That's right.
Psalm 64 verse 4.
Bring it
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 118 and verse 10.
Bring it on.
All nations compass me about.
What the Lord say?
All nations compass me about.
What's happening today before?
All nations compass me about.
Read.
But in the name of Yahweh,
But in the what?
But in the name of Yahweh.
In the what?
But in the name of Yahweh.
Read.
will I destroy
The
them.
Lord say.
Will I destroy them?
What's going to happen?
Will I destroy them?
Read it again.
Will I destroy them?
Read.
They compass me about. Yeah, they compass me about. But in the name of Yahweh, I will destroy them.
Straight like that, man. That's what's coming to all the nations. Bring this up.
Psalm 64 verse 4.
Bring it on.
They may shoot in secret at the perfect.
At the what?
At the perfect.
At the what?
At the perfect.
And we the perfect among these nations, man.
Right.
We perfect in the eyes of the Lord amongst
That's
these
right.
defiled nations, man. They trying to shoot at us, man.
Right.
Whether that be with words, whether that be with fists, whether that be with objects, they try to shoot at the prophets of the Lord. But
Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not.
and do what?
And fear not.
We not fearing a goddamn thing out here.
They encourage themselves in an evil manner.
Hey, they encourage themselves. Hey, there go them niggas, man. There go them Hebrew Israelites, man. There go them again. Go spit on them, man. They encourage themselves and build themselves up in wickedness, man. But read.
They commune of laying snares privily.
Read.
They say, who shall see them?
Right? Read
Verse
on.
5 or 6. They search out iniquity. They accomplish a diligent search.
They do what?
They accomplish a diligent search.
They try to come up with all type of different ways to come up against the servants of the Lord, man. But every single one of them is going to always fail. Read.
Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep.
Is what?
And the heart is deep.
Read.
But Yahweh shall shoot at them.
But what?
But Yahweh shall shoot at them.
But what?
But Yahweh shall shoot at them.
Read.
with an arrow.
Hey, the Lord is going to shoot at all the nations with an arrow.
Right.
The Lord is going to get up on them, man.
Right.
Hey, all we doing is waiting on the decree of our King, man. And once that happens, it's go time, man. It is what it is. And then that day, ain't no brother going to be able to bleed, man. Ain't no brother going to be able to get hit, man. We going to be as mighty men amongst our brothers, man.
That's right. Suddenly shall they be wounded.
Suddenly shall what?
Suddenly shall they be wounded.
And these other nations going to come to naught, man. Because that's the latter end of these nations. I would be mad if I was them too, man. If I knew my latter end was going to come to naught.
So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves.
They gonna fall upon themselves in that day, man. Why? Because they chose to come up against the servants of the Lord, man.
Right.
At any point in time, whether it's 2023 or whether it's 223 AD, CD, AB, whatever it is, man. Right? Bring out the book of Ezekiel chapter 14, 25 and 14. Start at 16, matter of fact.
Book of Ezekiel chapter 25 and verse number 16.
Bring it on.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will stretch out mine hand upon the Philistines.
Upon the who?
Upon the
What the
Philistines.
Lord gonna do?
Upon the Philistines.
Yeah, the Lord said he was gonna stretch out his hand among them, man. Why? Read.
And I will cut off the cherubims and destroy the remnant of the sea coast.
Read.
And I will execute great vengeance.
The Lord said he was gonna execute great vengeance, man. Great vengeance and death, destruction, turmoil, everything that you can imagine, man, is coming towards these other nations, man. All our job is to do is keep the commandments and stay patient, man. That's why the Lord said this is the patience of the saints. And it's beautiful, man. If you're not thinking in your mind it's beautiful to deal with this right here, man, you're doing the wrong profession right now. This is what our forefathers went through, man. This is the things that they had to deal with in the ancient world, man. And it's a beautiful thing to go through this in 2023.
That's right! Execute great vengeance upon them with furious rebukes.
With what?
With furious rebukes.
What?
With furious rebukes.
And they shall know that I am the Lord.
Hey, every nation upon the earth is gonna know that Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua is the only God upon the earth, man. It ain't no damn Allah, Buddha, Brahma, Shiva, Krishna, all these other gods is idols, man. And it's all gonna come to naught, man. Death to Allah.
Death to Allah. And I shall lay my vengeance upon them.
It said, when I shall lay my vengeance upon them, man.
Teach up!
Who needed the ambulance? Nobody needed the ambulance. Yeah, I called for one.
Yeah, he in the bathroom. He in the bathroom right now. Right, read again.
Come, verse 17. And I will execute great vengeance upon them with furious rebukes.
The ambulance is on the way. Once they get it,
and they shall know that I am the Lord when I shall lay my vengeance upon them.
Read. Right, so go to the, bring this up.
It's the book of Zechariah, chapter 9 and verse 13.
Bring it on.
When I have bent Judah for me, fill the book with Ephraim,
Read.
and raise up thy sons, O Zion.
Do what?
And raise up thy sons, O Zion.
Do what?
And raise up thy sons, O Zion.
That's what you see it being happening in the last days, man. The sons of Zion is rising up in the last days, man. Right, we not holding our tongue, man. We not blind, deaf, and dumb, man. In the spirit, man, the Lord woke up an exceedingly great army in the last days, like you read about in the book of Ezekiel 37. Read.
Against thy sons, O Greeks, and made thee as the sword of my mighty man.
It said that made thee as a sword of a mighty man. And that's what the Lord is going to use us like in that day, man. Read.
And Yahweh shall be seen over them.
It said what?
And Yahweh shall be seen over them.
And they don't even perceive it, but Yahweh is being seen among us, man. Just like you read about in the book of Joel, chapter 2 and 27, the Lord is in the midst of the Israelites, man. And not the fake-ass Jews over there in that land. Right, give me the book of Ezekiel, chapter 37, and start at verse 26. Or, start at 26.
Ezekiel,
give me the book of Ezekiel 36 and
verse
5.
26. Bring it out. And it reads, moreover, I will make a covenant of peace with them.
It said, I will make a covenant of peace with them, man. Guess what? Them people over there in that land, they don't have nothing, no peace over there in that land. Ever since they got over there in 1948, it ain't been nothing but wars, death, and destruction over there. That's how you know that these people over there in that land. And you got two nations of people who stole nationalities. Them over there is Israelites, man. Them ain't the real Philistines, man. That's not the people of Gath, man. Who was born giants among the earth, man. This is not these weak ass, stink ass, bell pepper built ass Israelites, man. That's all over there, man. That's right. And they just wild men, being the wild men that they are upon the face of the earth. Still mad from over 4,000 years ago when they didn't receive a blessing from the Lord, man.
Come, it shall be an everlasting covenant.
It said it shall be an everlasting covenant, and guess what? That's going to be made with the children of Israel, man. The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. The true children of Israel, man. Read.
God, with them, and I will place them and multiply them. It will set my sanctuary in the midst of them.
You see that?
Forevermore.
Straight like that, man. His sanctuary is going to be in the midst of the Israelites. Give me that in the book of 2 Chronicles chapter 20 and verse 7.
The book of Ezekiel chapter 36 and verse 5.
Bring it on.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, surely in the fire of my jealousy.
He said, surely in the fire of my jealousy. Give me the book of Nahum chapter 1 and verse 2. Read.
Have I spoken against the residue of the heathen?
Hey, the Lord that's speaking against the residue of the heathen. Somebody give me the book of Amos chapter 9 and verse 5. Read.
And against all Idumea.
And against who?
And against all Idumea.
All these other nations, man. Especially the so-called white man. But these other nations not off the hook either. Somebody give me the book of Jeremiah 30 and 15. Read.
Which have appointed my land.
Then which have what?
Which have appointed my land.
Which have what?
Which have appointed my land.
Hey, them weak-ass Israelites, they over there in our land too, man. It's not just Amalek, man. Hey, they both are imposters in our land, man. That's for us, man. It's not for them. You fighting over a land that ain't even yours.
Fighting for nothing.
Fighting for nothing, man. Fighting for vanity's sake. Really fighting just because the Lord wanted to happen so he can put everybody in the same place and get destroyed. Man.
Right.
All it's doing is making his job easier, man. This is all spiritual at the end of the day. Right? Read.
Into their possession with the joy of their own heart.
Right.
With despiteful minds, to cast it out for a prey.
To do what?
To cast it out
for a prey.
Right, bring this up.
2 Chronicles chapter 20 verse 7.
Bring it on.
Art not thou our God?
Or what?
Art not thou our God?
Read.
Who didst drive out the inhabitants of this land?
Who did it drive out the inhabitants of the land? And you have people like these other nations that got driven out our land, man. Lord sent lions, Lord sent bees, and the Lord sent who? The Israelites, man, to go in there and finish the damn job, man. Read.
Before thy people Israel, and gavest it to the seed of Abraham.
And then what?
And gavest it to the seed of Abraham,
Read.
thy friend forever.
Straight like that, man. Read on.
And they dwelt therein.
And we what?
And they dwelt therein.
And guess what? We going back, man. We going back, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, hey, we gonna reclaim and take our land back.
That's
man.
right.
You understand? It's not gonna always be like this, man. You gotta understand it, real. Somebody give me that in the book. I know I called a lot, but somebody give me that in the book of Jeremiah, chapter. Give me that in Jeremiah, chapter 23, and start at verse 5.
It's Jeremiah.
Right, hold everything else.
Behold, the days come.
The what?
The days come.
The what?
The days come.
The what?
The days come.
Read.
Save Yahweh.
Save who?
Save Yahweh.
Save who?
Save Yahweh.
Save who?
Save Yahweh.
Read.
That I will raise unto David a righteous branch.
Of what?
A righteous branch.
Hey, Yahweh Shah is on his way, man.
Right.
Hey, the King of Kings is on his way, man. And when he come back, it ain't gonna be nothing sweet, man.
That's right.
Read.
And a king shall reign and prosper.
Read.
And shall execute judgment.
And shall what?
And shall
Execute judgment.
And guess what? That act is gonna get put on trial in that day, man.
Right.
All that is gonna get put on trial, man. If these fools don't die from the famine, pestilence, death, the sword, guess what? They gonna die from Yahweh Shem
That's
Yahushua.
right.
Read.
And justice.
And what?
And justice.
And guess what? The Lord, hey, he don't pervert justice, you understand, like these other nations do. Right? The Lord, hey, he's gonna judge expediently and righteously, man. Read.
In the earth, in his days, Judah shall be saved.
What?
Judah shall be saved.
We're gonna be saved in that day, man. We're not gonna have to worry about the uproar. Hey, let another nation come up against us in the kingdom, man. Right. Let it happen, man. Let it happen and see what's that. See, let's just see, man. Let's just see. Just try it, man. Just try it and see what happens, man. Right. Give me that in the book. Hold that. Give me the book of Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 12, man.
The book of Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 12.
Bring it on.
For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee.
What the Lord say?
For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee.
The nation that don't want to get down on their hands and knees and bow down to the men of the Lord. Read.
Shall perish.
Shall what?
Shall perish.
Shall what?
Shall perish.
Shall what?
Shall perish.
They gonna get put in the dirt, man. Straight like that. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it, man. You gonna get put in the dirt, man.
Right.
Read.
Yeah, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
And you gonna come to naught, man. You gonna be utterly wasted, man. Right. Disintegrated. And we gonna make an entire burial ground and say these was what the dumbass Israelites came up against the children of Israel.
Right.
The sign. And you gonna take your children there and say, see, these was the Israelites that came up against us. Right. These was the other nations that they could get with us, man. You understand? Right, keep reading in on that.
God, Jeremiah 23 and 6.
Bring it on.
In his days, Judah shall be saved.
Right.
And Israel shall dwell safely. And this is his name, whereby he shall be called.
Right.
The Lord, our righteous.
The what?
The Lord, our righteous.
Read.
Therefore, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that they shall no more say, the Lord liveth, which brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt.
Out of the where?
Out of the land of Egypt.
Hey, it's not gonna be known as that God no more, man. Hey, that happened already. All praise to the Most High God for it, man. But it's gonna be a new saying in the earth, man. And what's that saying gonna be?
But the Lord liveth, which brought up and which led the seed of the house of Israel out of the north country.
Out of where?
Out of the north country.
Out of where?
Out of the north country.
Hey, he's gonna lead us out of the north country, man, in that day, man. And it's gonna be a beautiful thing to be a part of out of Ratazah, man. And that's the things that we hope for in the last days, man. Right? This is a small thing right here, man. Right. This is small, man. You think we scared of some damn Israelites, man? Whose jaws is made of glass, man?
Hell no.
Right, we ain't scared of no damn Israelites, man.
Not at all.
You understand? They can't do nothing with the servants of the Lord.
Right.
You understand? But we hope in that day, man. Right? Bring this up.
Book of Zechariah. It's like it. Book of Amos, chapter 9, verse number 5.
Bring it up!
The Lord Yahweh of hosts is he that toucheth the land.
What?
Is he that toucheth the land.
Said, and the Lord God of hosts is he that toucheth the land, man.
Damn to Allah!
That's really why these Israelites is mad.
That's
man.
right!
That's why they mad, because the Lord God is touching the land.
That's right!
Right, you got little babies over there dying, getting their heads chopped off.
But I will send the fire on the wall of Gaza.
What the Lord say?
But I will send the fire on the wall of Gaza. I will send the fire on the wall of Gaza. I will send the fire on the wall of Gaza. I will send the fire upon the wall of Gaza. I will send the fire upon the wall of Gaza. I will send the fire on the wall of Gaza.
One more time.
I will send the fire upon the wall of Gaza.
Which shall devour? It's like, which shall devour the palaces thereof?
It said we shall devour the palaces thereof, man. And that's exactly what's going on over there, man. You got that whole land being turned into a goddamn parking lot, man. And all praises to the Al Bashir that was shot for it, man. Right, and we glory in that, man. You think they gave a damn when we had our babies getting fed to alligators? You think they gave a damn? You think they was marching in the streets for us? Man? Hell no, they wasn't. So all we gonna do is say, call Allah Al Bashir that was shot for it. The Lord is with babies dying, man. The Lord is with babies getting thrown around. The Lord is with death and destruction. Give me that in the book of 1 Samuel chapter 15 and start at verse 3, man.
Bring it out! 1 Samuel!
Ezekiel chapter 9 and start at verse 3.
Chapter 15 and verse... Bring it out! 1 Samuel 15 and 3. Bring it out! Now go and smite Amalek and utterly destroy all that have and spare them not.
Did what the Lord say?
And spare them not.
The Lord said, spare them not.
Right.
The Lord, many moons ago, said not to spare these people, man.
Right.
The Lord not showing mercy to the other nations.
At all, man.
The Lord said, and spare them not, man. Hey, that's Allah. That's Allah. That's Allah.
That's Allah.
That's Allah. About that weak ass guy.
They have and spare them not.
And do what?
And spare them not. But slay both man and woman.
The Lord said, slay both man and woman. Read.
Infant and suckling.
He said what?
Infant and suckling.
No, the children off limits.
Infant and suckling.
Hey, the Lord said kill infant and suckling.
Right.
So the Lord is with that, man. And guess what? When the Lord come back, hey, we gonna be with it. Right, we gonna dash the kids against the stones, man. We gonna do those things, man. Right. I'm kind of jealous that the Amalek. Hey, I'm kind of jealous that Amalek over there getting it in early, man. Right. They getting it in early, man. Right. They doing their thing. They kind of throwing the babies around. Right. I'm kind of jealous, man. I watch it with envy, man.
That's right.
I want to do that, man.
That's right.
Yeah, babies with their head open. Right, no limbs.
Burnt babies.
Right, burnt babies, man. Hey, I want to get in on that. Hey, I want to get on it. Right, when the Lord is seen among us. Right, read.
Ox and sheep, camel and ass, and so gathered the people together and numbered them, and till on him 200,000 footmen.
Right, that's it on that. And that's what the Lord gonna do. The Lord is gonna gather his chosen together in that day, and we gonna go to war, man. Right. While they stepping, guess what? We gonna stop, man.
That's right.
Read this.
Ezekiel 9:6. Slay utterly, old and young.
What the Lord says,
Slay utterly, old and young.
Read it again.
Slay utterly, old and young.
The Lord says slay utterly old and young, man. Right. The Lord didn't say, oh, it's an age gap. The Lord said kill them all, man. Right. That's the decree that we gonna get in the last day, man. Read.
Both maids children.
The Lord said both maids and little children, man. You gotta, I say this all the time, this Bible is not damn PG-13.
At all.
Hey, it get real in the field. It get real in the scriptures, man. And if you don't like that, well, maybe this ain't for you. Because guess what? The Lord is with it. And guess what? When he gave that decree, we not gonna buck up against him, man. We gonna say, Khan, Adawan.
Read. And women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark.
And he said, but come not near any man that had a mark, man. And Lord willing, we had a mark in that day, man. You understand? And these are the things that's coming to the earth.
All right, all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua for brothers coming down, man. Right, sheep got edified today. All right, heathens got beat on today. Right, so all praise to the Most High for the unity of the camp, of the bodyhood. Now, like you said earlier, unfortunately, we couldn't keep teaching just because they wanted to continue to push us down. They wanted to continue to push us down, and you know what? We're not going to go through all of that. All right, it's wasting time. You know, you got brothers; they got to get back home soon, and things like that. So we came down here. We're gonna go over some precepts, or we're gonna go over some exhortation to make sure our brothers stay in the spirit and let them know. Guess what? We living in the last days, man. If today you didn't know that we living in the last days, now you know, man. Now it's for certain, man. Now you should know what manner of persons he ought to be. So can the brother pull 2 Samuel 23 and 10? Right, 2 Samuel 23 and 10.
Book of 2 Samuel, chapter 23 and verse 10. He arose and smote the Philistines until his heel was weary.
Read that from the top again.
He arose and smote the Philistines.
It says what?
He arose and smote the Philistines.
What the Most High do?
He arose and smote the Philistines. Until his heel was weary.
Right.
And his hand clave unto a sword. And the Lord won great victory that day.
Read that again.
And the Lord won great victory that day.
What did the Most High do?
And the Lord won great
victory that day. So at the end of the day, the Lord still get the victory, man. Right. Out of all of the tension and the build-up, some of those same guys that was talking the most trash, being off and evil, the Most High paid them back double fold, man. Right. But it wasn't on our time, because we could have did that last week. We could have went through the week searching for them. Guess what? We're going to find out where they live. But guess what? The Most High has a perfect timing for everything, man. And when the Most High judge you, you're going to get judgment, man. And you're going to see, guess what? Who's a real man and who's not a real man. Right. So, brothers, keep that in mind that, guess what? The Lord won a great victory today, man. So you got to give, clap it up for the Most High. Go to 1 Corinthians 12 and 26, I believe. Right?
1 Corinthians 12 and verse number 26.
Read it out.
And whether one member suffer, all the members suffer with it.
Read that again.
All the members suffer with it.
Where are we?
All the members suffer with it.
And we all the team, man. So if one brother suffer, guess what? We all suffer. Read one.
Or one member be honored, all the members rejoice with it.
Right.
Now ye are the body of Christ.
It says what?
Now ye are the body of Christ.
What is us?
Now ye are the body of Christ.
Regardless of different camps, right? What town different brothers from? At the end of the day, we all came together, man. Right? At the end of the day, it was some brothers out there that was willing to put their lives on the line for their brothers, man.
That's right.
At the end of the day, and it was some brothers that now you know for sure that guess what? Brothers is really gonna be your brother's keeper, man.
Right.
Let's go to John 15 and 13. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day. Alright? Yes, we still gotta preach the word of the Lord. Right? Yes, the heathens are gonna be destroyed, but guess what? At the end of the day, it's about brotherhood, man. And this moment brought us stronger together, man. Right. Because now, guess what? I know it's some brothers that's on go mode, man. And I know it's some brothers, guess what? I'm gonna be on go mode for it, man. Alright? Bring that out. John 15 and 13.
John 15 and 13.
Bring it out.
Greater love hath no man than this.
What the Lord say?
Greater love hath no man than this.
Read that again.
Greater love hath no man than this.
You know what?
That a man lay down his life for his
friend.
That a what?
That a man lay down his life for his friend.
Don't sell out.
That a man lay down his life for his friend.
Read that again.
That a man lay down his life for his friend.
And there's no other greater love than that in the scriptures, man. That a man laid down his life for his friends. Look what Yahushua laid his life down for all of us standing right here now, man. Right? It's no greater love than that. So again, you gotta love the brotherhood. Again, it's all we can't stop saying all praise to the Most High, man. Because if the Lord wasn't with us, all hell would have broke loose, man. Things could have got worse with us. But guess what? Now we know that the Most High, He's fighting with us, man. Alright? So if you was thinking, well, guess what? I don't know if the Lord is with me. I don't know if, am I in the right spirit? Today just shows you that the Lord is with you. Even when you don't think that He might be with you, guess what? He might be with you all the time. Alright? So brothers, meditate on these precepts. I'm pretty sure other brothers got precepts they want to bring out. Exhortation, encouraging words, any points, right? Keep it, in order. You don't need nobody pulling 50 precepts. But make sure brothers remember this day going forward. Alright?
I got one. You get Judah 16 and I think it's 17.
The book of Judah, chapter 16 and verse 17.
Yeah.
Woe to the nations.
Woe to who?
Woe to the nations.
Woe to who?
Woe to the nations.
Philistines.
Woe to the nations.
Small hat mafia.
Woe to the nations.
Read.
That rise up against my kindred.
That do what?
That rise up against my kindred.
What did they just do earlier?
That rise up against my kindred.
Read.
The Lord Almighty will take vengeance of them.
He gonna do what?
The Lord Almighty will take vengeance of them.
Right?
In the day of judgment.
In the day of judgment. So everything that they did, they thought they ate. Yeah, they ate all right. They ate some knuckle sandwiches by the mighty men of the Lord. So at the end of the day, brothers, just know what you're stepping up against. It's spiritual before it's physical too. Your first mindset when you come on the battlefield is to wake up the lost sheep, and if they want that steady, they can get it.
Because He laid down His life for us, we ought to lay down our lives for the brethren. So hey, I appreciate you brothers. They lay your lives for one another. It's a mighty thing. Love y'all brothers. Y'all keep it doing.
Let me get 2nd Ezra 15 and 21.
2nd Ezra 15 and 21.
Bring it out.
Like as they do yet this day unto my chosen.
Like as they what?
Like as they do yet this day unto my chosen.
Having all them threats, sitting there saying that they gonna come at brothers every weekend, like as they do this day, even today, even next week. Let's see what the Lord gonna do.
So will I do also, and recompense in their bosom. So, thus saith the Lord God.
Thus saith the Lord God. Not thus saith Jupa, not thus saith Pazadat, thus saith the Lord. So everything that they do to us, it's gonna come back on them. They just don't know the time.
Brother, Deuteronomy 28.
Deuteronomy 20 and 8. And the officers shall speak further unto the people, and they shall say, what man is there that is fearful and faint-hearted? What man is there that is fearful and faint-hearted? And let him go and return unto his house.
Let him go and return unto his house.
Right, because the brothers was out here scared, but they wasn't going to be able to defend their brother. Why would you want a brother that's out here scared to go and defend his brother? Right. Get down on the heathen. I mean, we talk about it every week. I mean, it's no reason for you to be any fear in your heart, man. Right, keep reading.
Lest his brother's heart faint as well as his heart.
What do you say?
Lest his brother's heart faint as well as his heart.
Right, because you see all that going on, and then you kind of get scared and kind of dip off the crowd. Then you out here talking crazy again next week. You can't do that. Right, if you want to die for the Lord, possibly, you can't be scared. That's right. That's it.
Right, Lord ain't dealing with no trade.
Brother, get Deuteronomy 30 chapter 30.
Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 30.
Bring it out.
How should one chase 1,000 and two put 10,000 to flight, except their rot had sold them, and the Lord has shut them up?
Right, we gotta keep in mind, right? We came from one. What did they say? It was 2,500 of them out there today, or 20,000 or something like that. You had 25 brothers put 2,000 to flight. Right? Put damn, it might have been 20,000 to flight. Right? Brothers came out here to teach, and that's what we did. Everybody thinking that teaching is also verbal. We showed them that what blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are capable of when the Lord is actually with us. Right? That's how I use on that.
for the Lord.
Be ye zealous for the Lord. Be ye zealous for the Lord. Be ye zealous for the Lord.
And give your lives.
And do what?
And give your lives.
Same way as with your brother, you want to give your life for the Lord of our Father. Read.
For the covenant of the fathers.
Psalms 27 and verse 1.
So look at Psalms chapter 27 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear?
Whom shall I fear?
The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid?
Basically, brothers just let the whole, it was a mighty show and demonstration of what brothers can do as a one, as a unified, with thousands of these Palestinians, man. And they thought they was show that they had us scared. They thought we was afraid of them. They spat at us, right? They cursed at us, right? They wished death upon us. But what brothers do, man, you stood boldly, man. You let them know that we wasn't afraid, man. Right. We didn't need guns. We didn't need them different things, man. We had these and we had our hands, man. That's right. Right? And we put thousands to flight, like brother said, man.
I got a precept. Bring out Psalms 144, verse 1.
Psalms 144 and verse number 1.
Bring it out.
Blessed be the Lord, my strength.
Blessed be the Lord, my strength.
Which teacheth my hands to war and my fingers to fight.
That's just to let me back on what the brother just said. We ain't got to go ahead and grab any pistols or anything like that. We come out here to teach. Right. The brothers thought we were soft because we always have the Bible in our hand. We trying to edify our people. Right. And can we bring that aggression? And we brought the aggression right back. And took off running. Right.
Not a quick precept. You get verse 7 chapter 4 verse 6. First Samuel chapter 4 and verse 6.
First Samuel chapter 4 and verse 6.
Bring it out.
And when the Philistines heard the noise of the shout, they said, what meaneth the noise of this great shout?
Right, so when they was coming around, they heard us call upon the name of the Lord. Got some of them that don't know what's going on, that don't know what's going on. Then you got the ones that kind of fake want the smoke. So they trying to see what's going on, why these so-called black men yelling at, well, and see what's happening, right? We don't.
In the camp of the Hebrews,
right?
And they understood that the ark of the Lord was coming to the camp,
right? And they don't understand what the spirit of the Lord is within us, within our camp, right? Read.
And the Philistines were afraid.
And what?
And the Philistines were afraid.
And we put them to flight.
And the Philistines were afraid.
And it was at least 1,000 of them. And when you look at the video that the brother got, here it is, you got them being put to flight. If anything, that whole multitude should have devoured us.
Right.
It's 20 brothers and there's at least 1,000 of them. All they got to do is run up with one accord. Then you look at the video, you see them getting put to flight. You see the Hebrews chasing after them, like how it was in the ancient world. And they didn't even know that the Lord, the Spirit, delivered them at the time. Like, no.
But they said, God is coming to the camp.
And they didn't even know that the Lord was in the camp. But after that, they found out. Then all of a sudden, they getting held back by a couple police officers. Here it is, we getting pushed behind the gate, but it's thousands of them. Right, read.
And they said, woe unto us.
They said what?
Woe unto us.
Woe unto us. For there have not been such a thing heretofore.
And they never seen that before. Yeah. Black and Hispanic man on one accord, preaching the words of the Lord, putting the heat in the flight. That's right. And the main one that was doing the most talking, that kind of stirred up all their spirits, got put to flight.
Right. Flight!
He got put to flight. Right, read.
Woe unto us.
Right.
Who shall deliver us out of the hand of these mighty gods?
And they said, and they call us mighty gods. And then that they don't call us mighty gods again when that Lord gives us the strength.
That's right.
Here it is, they get them put to flight with our carnal bodies, how much more spiritual?
Right.
That's all I got on that. That's right. Now I have that on there.
Book of Psalms chapter 9 and verse number 9.
Yeah. Verse 8, start at 8.
Verse 8, and he shall judge the world in righteousness. He shall minister judgment to the people in uprightness.
He will judge many judgments on these wicked nations for what they did to his children. The Lord is not playing about his babies, man, and they touched his babies, so he gonna play with them, like how they played with us.
The Lord also will be a refuge for the oppressed.
He will do what?
Be a refuge for the oppressed.
Read on.
A refuge in times of trouble.
And he was our refuge in that time of trouble. We good. They probably got to go to the hospital right now, right? One of our soldiers, we gonna keep him in our prayers, that he heals and he be ready for war next week, Lord willing. But at the end of the day, the Lord helped us during that whole battle. Read on.
Verse 10, and they that know thy name.
And they that what?
And they that know thy name.
And they that what?
And they that know thy name.
You know his name Jehovah.
And they that know thy name.
Christianity.
And they that know thy name.
What?
Will put their trust in thee.
Will do what?
Will put their trust in thee.
What else?
For thou, Yahweh, has not forsaken them that seek thee.
And he has what?
Has not forsaken them that seek thee.
Like the brother Tasman said, man, if you think that the Lord ain't with you after what just happened and after what you did for your brothers, the Lord is showing you that he's still with you, man. So brothers, be girded and have your spirit in check. The first thing, like I said, should be edifying the sheep. After that, if they want to get physical, we can get physical. We ain't no strangers to this road. You got it.
Hold on, this the book of Judges, chapter 15, and I'm gonna start at verse 14. It says, and when he came unto Lehi, the Philistines shouted against him, and the spirit of Yahweh came mightily upon him, and the cords that were upon his arms became as flax that was burnt with fire, and his bands loosed from off his hands. And he found the new jawbone of an ass, and put forth his hand, and took it, and slew 1,000 men therewith. So, you know, that's what Samson did back in the ancient world. You know, like our brothers kept reading out, you know, one man shall put 1,000 to flight. And it was down there 20,000 Palestinians out there. It's only, what, a little over 20 of us.
Right.
We was putting thousands to flight today.
Right.
Through the Spirit of the Lord, and that was the Spirit of the Lord, you know, because he's always in the midst of the camp. You know, hey, he put that spirit upon us to put them to fight, man. To fight, like the brother OB brought out. You know, hey, he teaches our hands to war and our fingers to fight. Brothers probably never even been in a brawl before. Never probably even been in that situation. You know, but hey, brothers was getting down, man. I saw y'all brothers. Y'all was getting down, man.
Psalms 36.
Psalms 36.
Psalms 3 and 6.
Psalms 3 and 6.
Yeah.
I will not be afraid
of what?
I will not be afraid.
What?
I will not be afraid
of 10,000s of people that have set themselves against me round about.
We should not be afraid. We will not be afraid.
Let me get Joshua 1 and 9. It's the book of Joshua, chapter 1, and verse number 9.
Bring it out.
And it reads, have not I commanded thee, be strong and of a good courage. What did he command us? Be strong and of a good courage. Read it again. Be strong and of a good courage. That's what I saw today, man. Brothers being strong and of good courage, man. Right? Brothers could have tucked their tails and got up out of there, but right? Not today, man. At the end of the day, right? We use the strong and good courage because that's what the Most High commanded us, right? Read. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed. Read that again. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed. For the Lord thy God is with thee, whithersoever thou goest. Read that again. For the Lord thy God is with thee, whithersoever thou goest. One more time.
For the Lord thy God is with thee, whithersoever thou goest.
Lord was with us today, man. Romans 14 and 8. The book of Romans, chapter 14, and verse 8.
Bring it on.
For whether we live,
whether we what?
Whether we live.
Right. We out here to magnify the name of the Lord. Right? He ain't raised no punks, man. Right? So we gonna live for the Lord. What?
We live unto the Lord. And whether we die unto the Lord.
The same way our ancestors went out, we gonna go out too.
Right.
Somebody put their hands on one of the brothers. Somebody spit on one of the brothers. We gonna act a damn fool, man.
Right.
That's it.
Let me. 1 and 6 to 7.
Book of 2 Timothy, chapter 1 and verse 6.
Yeah.
Wherefore I put thee in remembrance that thou stir up the gift of God, which is in thee by the putting on of my hands. For God hath not given us the spirit of fear.
God didn't do what?
For God hath not given us
the spirit of fear,
but of power and of love and of a sound mind.
Like God didn't give us, you know what I mean, the spirit of fear. You know what I mean? But he gave us the spirit of love to come together as we did today. We seen one of our brothers, you know what I mean, getting attacked. What that do? That pushed all of us to go out there
and protect our brother, right? Right. That's what we have to do. You know what I'm saying? And the power that the Lord gave us through the Spirit, right? And of a sound mind to know the difference, you know what I mean? To be here, to be on one accord, right? That's all I got on that.
First Maccabees, chapter 2, verse 42. Right? That's not a new thing. Like the brother was just saying, like we all came together, brothers and sisters, you feel me, all over the Midwest, but we came together on one accord, you understand, to first and foremost teach our people, you understand, but to also, contend, you understand, for our brothers in the faith, and y'all about to outside and stand on business. You feel me? Bring this out real quick.
First Maccabees 2 and 42.
Bring it out.
Then came there unto him a company of Assyrians.
Of what?
A company of Assyrians.
Right?
Who were mighty men of Israel.
Who were what?
Who were mighty men of Israel.
So even in the ancient world, you had Israelites gathering together on one accord. You understand? Just like what happened today. Read.
Even all such as were voluntarily devoted unto the law.
It said that were voluntarily devoted unto the law. Nobody forced brothers to come out here, man. Right? Nobody forced brothers to keep the commandments of the Lord. Brothers is doing this voluntarily because while we love our brothers at the end of the day, and most importantly, we love Yahweh Shai. Right? Jump down to verse 44.
Verse 44. So they joined their forces.
So they did what?
So they joined their forces.
And smote sinful men.
They did what?
And smote sinful men.
And what?
In their anger, and wicked men in their wrath. But the rest fled to the heathen for succor.
You see that? And brothers didn't flee, man. We stayed and we spoke sinful men in our anger, man. And that was the anger of the Lord. But it's gonna come a time real quick. Last one. Go to the book of 2 Chronicles. Right, give me 2 Chronicles, right, chapter 20 and verse 15.
2 Chronicles 20 and 15.
Bring it out.
And he said, hearken ye, all Judah, and the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and thou King Jehoshaphat. Thus saith the Lord unto you, be not afraid.
What the Lord say?
Be not afraid.
Nor dismayed by reason of this great multitude.
He said by reason of this great multitude, man. Every brother that talked about it, man. It's a lot of them up there, man. A lot of them up there. They got put to flight through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. That was all the Lord, man. Right. The Lord did that, man. Read.
For the battle is not yours.
What did he say?
For the battle is not yours.
But Yahweh.
But who?
But Yahweh.
He said, hey, that was his battle. The Lord is the orchestrator of everything, and the Lord is in control of all things, man. Right. And then guess what? That was the Lord's battle, man. And the Lord made that known throughout the process of time to all his people, man, to his servants, man. Right, jump down 2 verses.
Verse 17. Ye shall not need to fight in this battle. Say yourselves, stand ye still.
What the Lord say?
Stand ye still.
It's going to come a point in time that where it's not even going to be a battle to fight, man. Because our king is going to come back and handle the business, man. He's going to come back and smite sinful men, man. Right? He remembers all the things that our people been going through, not just for the last 400 years. We've been in tribulation and trials for longer than 400 years. Right? This goes back all the way to the time of Egypt. The Lord remembers all that stuff, man. That's why they call him the destroyer. Read.
And see the salvation of Yahweh.
It said, hey, stand ye still and see the salvation of Yahweh, right? And hey, this was a small thing, but hey, in that day, when that great day come, hey, that's gonna be the salvation that we all hope and long for. Right? Just finish the verse up.
With you, O Judah and Jerusalem, fear not, nor be dismayed. Tomorrow go out against them. For the Lord will be with you.
Straight like that, and the Lord is always with brothers. No matter if it's 5 brothers, no matter if it's 20 brothers. No matter the numbers, the Lord is always with us. And we gotta always stand on that and believe that. You understand, and have faith in that. And that's why the Lord fought for us today.
Deuteronomy.
Make sure brothers speak up too when they speak up.
Deuteronomy 28 and 7.
Bring it out.
The Lord shall cause thine enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face.
To be smitten before thy face. To be smitten before thy face.
They shall come out against thee one way and flee before thee 7 ways.
What the enemy's gonna do?
And flee before thee 7 ways.
Right, so that's the same thing that just happened today. You can see that the curses is slowly starting to come on the heathen. Right? The blessings is about to start coming on us, and the curses is slowly starting to kick off the heathen. Right? All the Lord said is, man, you see about what the curses that came against us one way and fled. It was thousands of them out there.
Right? Brothers, keep that in mind. The Lord, and keep in mind it says that the Lord is going to cause thy enemies to rise up against you. Right? The Lord did that just to show us that he always going to be fighting with us. Man. It don't matter the numbers.
We get First Maccabees, Second Maccabees, chapter 1, start at 27, read it all the way to 28.
Second Maccabees 1 and 27.
Bring it out.
Gather those together.
Do what?
Gather those together.
What did brothers do?
Gather those together.
Read.
That are scattered from us. Deliver them that serve among the heathen. Look upon them that are despised and abhorred. And let the heathen know that thou art our God.
That who?
That thou art our God.
Yahweh?
That thou art our God. Punish them that oppress us.
What?
Punish them that oppress us.
What did brothers do?
Punish them that oppress us.
Right?
And with pride do us wrong.
And with pride do us wrong. They making threats, making fun of us. What the hell is a WFIK? What is it? What is WFIK? What is that? Right? That's Watchmen for Israel Kings. That's what it is.
Right.
Mighty kings, mighty men of the Lord stepped out and stood like kings on their own too. Right? Got our land.
That's right, brother. That's right.
God, I'm gonna back up in there. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 18 and verse 40. It says, thou hast also given me the necks of my enemies, that I might destroy them that hate me. They cried, but there was none to save them, even unto the Lord. So them Israelites, they think that they the Lord's people. You know, they try to tell everybody. That's why they fighting over in Israel right now, over who's really the Lord's people. But really the Lord is not with neither one of they The Lord is with us. The Lord is with the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. Right? It says, but he answered them not. Then did I beat them small as the dust before the wind. I did cast them out as dirt in the streets. Thou hast delivered me from the strivings of the people, and thou hast made me the head of the heathen, and people whom I have not known shall serve me. And we waiting on that time to come, man. The people that we have not known, they gonna serve us. Right? We got a little taste of how it's gonna be to take down the heathen, you know, but when we get those spiritual powers, hey, it's gonna be over with for them, man. They ain't gonna make it, they ain't gonna be able to stand a chance against us.
Real quick, can I get the book of Isaiah 41 and 10?
Book of Isaiah, chapter 41 and verse number 10.
Bring it out.
And it reads, fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. Behold, all they that were increased against thee shall be ashamed and confounded. They shall be as nothing. But I was in on that.
Brothers, beware of fear. Beware of a fearful heart. Okay? And just rest assured, if you got that faith, you know you're doing everything that you're supposed to do before the eyes of the Most High. Just know that He'll never leave you. He'll never forsake you. He'll never cast you away or feed you to your enemies and let them have their way with you. So brothers, stand boldly, be firm, and cast out all fear and doubt. And know that the Lord is with you, man. I kid you not. I've seen amazing things happen. I've had amazing things happen in my life just for being on this, just for being in the truth and walking this path, man. So always look, cast away all fear and doubt, man. And be strong in the Lord and know that He got you, man. He's coming to save you. That's it.
You got it. Can I get 2 Maccabees 8 and 18? That's my last.
3 more precepts.
2 Maccabees 8 and
2 Maccabees chapter 8, verse 18. For they said he trust in their weapons and trust in their weapons and bones. But our confidence is in the Almighty.
Bring that back.
But our confidence is in the Almighty. Is in the Almighty, who at a bet can cast down both them that come against us and also all the world.
Religion speaks for itself. We got a God who can kill everything. He can kill everybody if he wants to, man.
Real quick, look at Exodus chapter 15 to 3. Exodus 15 to 3.
Exodus 15 to 3. The Lord is a man of war.
The Lord is a what?
The Lord is a man of war.
The Lord is a what?
The Lord is a man of war.
Just like the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is a man of war, His servants also are men of war, man.
That's right.
I'm so back up right now, man. I won't be thinking about this until next week, man. I mean, man, I see mighty things. Brothers, y'all mighty.
Yahweh is his name.
Yahweh is his name. Yahweh is his name.
That's plain, man.
Real quick, man. If brothers come out here next week, right? Make sure y'all bring y'all staff, man. Every brother bring y'all staff if y'all got a staff. That's it.
That's right.
Con, this First Peter, chapter 3, and verse number 14. And it reads, and if he suffer for righteousness' sake.
If you do what?
If he suffer for righteousness' sake.
Brothers went out there and suffered for righteousness' sake. Right. They got staves thrown at them, whatever the case may be. If out there preaching the word of the Lord and standing up boldly for Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Go ahead.
Happy are ye.
What?
Happy are ye.
Sad.
Happy are ye.
And the Lord said, happy are ye, man. Right? The Lord told us to be happy, man. If you suffer for me, be happy, man. Right? That's what Yahweh said. Bring it out.
And be not afraid.
And do what?
And be not afraid.
Don't be afraid, man. Hey, we don't care if they double it and come with 40,000 Ishmaelites. Right. Man, we're not about to be scared, man. Right. Hey, no matter what happened, hey, we suffer for the Lord and we love that, man. Right. And the Lord happy about that and we happy about that. Right.
And be not afraid of the terror, neither be troubled.
Right. So don't be afraid or be troubled, man.
Right. Gone. Right. So you got something?
Yeah, I want Jeremiah 51:20.
Jeremiah,
forget about that.
Chapter 51 and verse 20. Thou art my battle axe.
What the Lord say?
Thou art my battle axe.
What the Lord say?
Thou art my battle axe.
Read.
And weapons of war.
And what?
And weapons of war.
Read.
For with thee will I break in pieces the nation.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? The Lord said he was going to use us to break in pieces the nation. It don't matter how many of them come up against us, you feel me? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get our get back. Because we're going to have our foot on their neck when it's all said and done.
And with thee will I destroy kingdoms.
Right? That's it on me.
Gone. Alright, so all praise to the Most High. So what we're going to do is we're going to be congregating at the Brother Maqua's house. Alright, so brothers, you know, after we done right here, brothers could head over to his house. By the time you head over, the sun will be down. Alright, brothers going to have, give me Revelation 2 and 10.
It's Revelation chapter 2 and verse 10.
Bring it up.
Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer.
What the Lord say?
Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer.
Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that he may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death.
What the Lord say?
Be thou faithful unto death.
What you gotta do?
Be thou faithful unto death. Be thou faithful unto death. Be thou faithful unto death.
And I will give thee a
crown of life.
See that? So all brothers, next weekend, Lord willing, you gotta be faithful unto death, man. Come to camp, be willing to die for your brothers, man. Be willing to die for the Most High God, man. Be willing to die for your nation out here, Make sure you stand in the spirit out here, man. Make sure you stand in the spirit during the weeks, because this thing is not a game, man. As you can see after today, this is not a game, man. This is life or death. Alright? But with that, I rock us up. Yeah, how?